Hello, welcome to A Certain Magical Index, New Testament, Chapter 4, Volume 14. I always mess up on these intros, but, yeah. So, from what I left last chapter, they kind of, Kamisato and his group escape into the darkness, but, Toma kind of goes back to his dorm and kind of asks Birdway, you know, what's going on, because last chapter he kind of revealed that, oh, it would just kill Patricia and Birdway when she actually had that parasite on her and stuff. But it would kill Birdway too, because, you know, the thing was feasting on her body. But yeah, she explains that the thing in her chest, the organ, was kind of getting big to where it would implode her body, or explode her body, or something like that. To which Tobai kind of finds that rather, yeah, but the lights in the dorm go out, in which, you know, Tomo's like, oh crap, they're coming. So we could get Index to carry Neythmus out of there, because, you know, well, what's it, Index carrying Neythmus? No, it was, Birdway and Althenius carrying Neythmus, I think. And Index actually did crap this chapter, but yeah, I guess she carries her out too, but she helps a little. But yeah, so Toma kind of rushes out and sees, well, next to like a spell counter thing where it's like she negated her possession, the fox woman's possession, in which Toma sees Kamisato, kind of rushes towards them. They have an epic brawl, you know, punching, and we find out that it's like, well, Rejectors goes with shadow or something, where it's like, it kind of, whatever the shadow hits, it disappears. So, I don't know. I feel like there's way too many just things to World Rejector, but, whatever, but, I guess it makes sense, in a way, but, yeah, they kind of fight, they fall off the balcony and do all this epic brawl. It was pretty epic brawl, actually. They punch, they do all this awesome stuff, butt heads, and, Kamisato kind of gives his way of saving, Patricia, where it's like, I'll almost save her. Because it's like, he's talking about when Birdway died, or well, he plans on taking her, have her analyzed, which is one of his girls that was like with the helicopter, and he preserve her, like constantly pump nutrients and stuff into her, and to keep the parasite from killing her completely. In which it's almost like, that's insane. You can't do that. You know, she would be a chrysalis. Her body would be so bony and just all this stuff. And kind of sounds like it's saving her. It's preserving her. You know, Kamisato's kind of saying his point of view, where it's like, you can't save everybody perfectly. You know, you have to have sacrifice and all that stuff. Toma's like, no, I'm not gonna let anyone die. I'm not gonna let anyone get turned cocoon. I'm gonna save everyone. Which, I've always had problems with Toma like that, because it's like, no, I'll save everyone even though you're gonna die. You know, I mean, it's ultimately, I feel like his final character development is gonna end up being like, I can't save everybody. I want that development for him. I want something so bad to happen to him, like Althenius dying, for instance. There. Him thinking, like, I can't save everybody. Even though, you know, I've saved a lot of people, there's just some people I can't save. You know, I want something like that from him. But, you know, this chapter, he's just all like, I'm gonna save the fun and Birdway with no sacrifices, no one's gonna die, all that stuff. Yeah, I've always had, like I said, I've had problems with that, kind of, in the past, but, or it's like, Toma's like, you can't do that, you know, it'd be better just to let her die than to just do that to her, because it'd be torture, you know. I couldn't imagine being strapped in a machine, just being pumped with life while I'm dying on the outside, you know. So, as, you know, Kama said, I was like, you dumb, stupid idiot, I can save her and all that stuff, I don't know. The conflict, so yeah, Toma's, with his speech, is like I said, he's gonna save her, save Birdway, save Fana, all that stuff. And which, chapter's mostly fighting, so there's not really much to talk about, but it's like they kind of continue fighting, they rush toward the door, and, they try to, well, the monster kind of pops out again, I think. Yeah, it does, I think. They kind of have to end up fighting it again. In which, Because, Livonia and Broadway were close together somehow. Because I took her there, I think. Because that the monsters kind of were made, and they were just not really fighting, but doing stuff. But, yeah, they have to end up defending themselves. In which, we cut to Neythmus thinking that, we get some pretty good dialogue and development from her. She's all like, I'm a god, I'm supposed to give miracles. I'm supposed to make people happy, but I haven't made anyone happy. Because she would have said something to Yang Yang when she was fixing to destroy Academy City, but she couldn't. Because she can't really, I don't know, it's just this thing where it's like she couldn't say anything, because it's like she didn't want to fight her, or something, I think. But it's like she liked the people of Academy City. She liked people, I mean, she wasn't necessarily bad, but I mean, she was thinking, I need to create a miracle here, even because I'm dying. I'm going to die anyway if I don't do this. So, we get a pretty cool shot of Neythmus helping out Patricia, getting rid of the parasite, getting rid of the thing on Birdway. It was a miracle. They both couldn't believe it. In which Neythmus kind of sacrifices herself like doing it, and she dies. So, that's the end of the magic gods, I guess. So yeah, she died, which was pretty neat, seeing her do all that. I won't lie. In which Toma and Kamisato are kind of standing there, in which they kind of look at each other. And I guess everyone else around them can kind of feel the tension, which Index and Althenius disappear into the darkness too. I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. What's with disappearing in darkness in this volume? What is this? What? I thought that was weird, personally. Everyone just goes away, I guess. Like, Buddy and Bird were like, yeah, thanks for the help, see you later. But, yeah, Toma, Kamisato start on the way. We get a pretty epic picture of, them kind of punching towards each other, in which they kind of say, no tricks, let's finish this, yada, yada, yada. But we get an interesting thing at the end of this, which says that a deafening noise rang out in the darkness. So, I'm not gonna say anything for the sake of, well, I mean, I guess people have read the volume, chapter, epilogue, but yeah, I guess, they clashed, and Toma's, hand disappeared, in which we can all guess what happened then, but, I mean, like I said, a lot of fighting this chapter, not really much to talk about besides the whole, oh, let's halfway save Patricia and turn her into a mummy. Which Kamisato's way was kind of messed up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If he thinks that saved someone, then he's kind of messed up. But, yeah, we got Toma's, impossible to beat speech this month. Like, I will save Broadway, I will save Patricia, I will save everybody with no one dying, That reminds me of another anime I watched, I forget what it was. Man, it's just, I really hope he develops out of that, because it's like he has to get into the real world. Like, I feel like Althenius' death is going to change him like that. For better or worse, I don't know. But, pretty awesome development, I hope that, whenever. But, yeah, interesting chapter. I like the fighting, the explanations. The art was pretty cool between them, Kamisato and Toma punching towards each other. I thought that was pretty cool. Neythmus, you will be missed. Everyone will miss you. I didn't really know much about you, but, well, I guess between the lines you kind of know more, but, I mean, it's just, I'm sure, wherever, High Priest and Yang Yang ended up, I hope you ended up there. I don't know where magic gods go when they die, so, well, I guess Yang Yang isn't really there with you because she's in another world, but, whatever, but, Neythmus, we will miss you. Yeah. And also props to Index for doing something this chapter. I've been waiting for a long time for her to do something. Hopefully she does something next volume. I keep saying that, but I know it's not gonna happen. So yeah, I will see you guys in the epilogue and the final chapter to end this epic volume I liked. So I will see you guys next time.